You guys won't believe what I managed to catch. It was inside this little pond I found hidden away in the middle of a forest. And the weirdest part is that there was a sewage pipe connected to it. I even got curious and looked inside, and it was all dark. Who knows what kind of creature lives there, because outside there were a bunch of spiders, each one bigger than the last, but none bigger than the monster fish I ended up finding stuck in a corner. This lake has a lot of fish, so I had the brilliant idea to go to the nearest store and buy some fishing gear. And I found a net and an aquarium, and on my first attempt to catch something in the lake, you won't believe what I caught. Wow, what could that be over there, guys? It really caught my attention. I got curious. And here, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods. But I think this place could actually be a cool spot, maybe even for some wild animals or something like that for us to film. Look at that, wow, how interesting. A tunnel with fish down there. I don't know if you can see it. What an amazing place. Look at this, guys. It's a tunnel that leads to a lake, but look, in the middle of it, there's this little stream. I don't know if you'd call this shallow water, which probably prevents the animals that are in this lake from going to the other one. I think that when the water rises, this place definitely gets filled with water, and it must flow over here, out into the wild. There's even a hole here. Look at this, a hole. What is this, guys? Could it be from a snake? It's a deep hole. Hold on. Yeah. I want to see if there are fish on this side too, but I saw things moving. Maybe we found a place with amazing fish. Look at the amount over there. If I'm not mistaken, it's bass. I think it is, guys. Look here too. Wow, that's amazing. There are so many fish. There's even catfish. I can see them down there. Look at the catfish. Wow. I think I found the place with the most fish I've ever seen in my life. But these are just baby fish that are still going to become monster fish, you know? Wow, what an amazing place. It's full of fish in there. Look over there, guys. I don't know if there's food down there, but look at the amount of different species. There are catfish, and it gets a little blurry, look. Here there are some other longer species that I haven't been able to identify yet. Back there, man, there are some fish that are so white, so transparent. I'll try to get closer, but I'm sure they'll run away. Look on the other side, look. His tail? What species is that, man? I'm really amazed by what I'm seeing because I think I've never come across something like this before. I've kind of found channels before, like ones that connect a tunnel to the surrounding area, but like this, I've never found one with fish like this and so clear. You can see it with the naked eye, man. Like the amount of fish in there, I swear you could make a giant lake right there at the bottom. There's more, look, it's just that it's a bit cloudy today. The day isn't very sunny, so it doesn't get very bright, you know? This place must look amazing on a sunny day. I'm heading to the other side for a better view. Let's get a closer look. I'm also curious about what's inside that tunnel over there. Those fish must have come from somewhere. Maybe from inside the tunnel? From the surrounding woods? What I actually think is that this tunnel here is connected to a water reserve on the other side, so maybe some animals pass through here. Look at this. I'm going to step here. I won't be able to see very well inside. You all will have to help me with this, okay? Guys, I'm going down here, okay? You tell me if there's anything, a light at the end of the tunnel, if you can see something, maybe an alligator, I don't know. I can't see anything, just the tip. You guys will have to comment so I can see, because I won't be able to go down right now. I don't have my equipment, but I kind of want to go in and explore this tunnel. Look at that big fish, man. That's awesome, dude. Wow. I'm glad I found this place. I'll try putting my camera in the water so you can see. Let's see if I scare them. There are some fish around here. Look, it seems like they stay down here hiding. This is slippery. You have to be careful. Look at all this slime, see? This builds up here because the water probably rises and it must be transported from there to here. There must be some fish that get stuck here along the way. But let's go. I'm going to dip the camera in, take a look. I want to see who can guess this fish. Wow, you can't slip. Looking here in the water. Look how cool, there's a little waterfall. I'll try to put it on this side. Wow, man, they're scared. I go to one side and they run to the other. Look, it's a group of little fish. Look, what a beautiful color, huh? What species could it be? I want to see who can guess. It looks really beautiful. I'm going to try one last time to put you guys here near the catfish. Music. Can you see them in there? That's crazy. I almost fell, man. I'll need to grab my fishing rod and gear and come back. This spot will be perfect for a fishing video. I'll check out the other side of the tunnel. I got curious to find out where the other end of that drain led, so I drove to try to find out and ended up stopping at an even bigger lake. Actually, it was a giant lake. I even found another drainage pipe there, but I don't know if it's the same one. Over there, guys, that pipe looks a lot like the other one I found, but that's not where it comes out. But just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about, this is the big lake, see? So the water rises here and then overflows over there, just like it also flows down here. I think there must be a connection in the middle that goes to both sides. It's really windy, as you can see, because rain is coming. Look at this, a really dark cloud is coming, man. It's gonna pour down hard. Music, music, music. And then Hurricane Idalia has just made landfall in Florida. Look back here behind me too. Wow, it's really dark. Look over there at what happens when the lake water rises, when it's raining a lot and everything. The lakes will overflow and the algae and plants that the lake creates reach all the way up to the deck structure. So for sure, when the water rises here in this big lake, it ends up spilling over to that smaller pond over there, passing through that pipe, that tunnel. And in the middle of that, a lot of animals must pass through there, you know? Fish, turtles, alligators, and a lot of other things. Even birds, maybe even birds. I can see right here, there are a lot of birds. Look at that one over there, just chilling on its own. There are already two others here. One is an egret, but this bird here is really beautiful, right? Do you think we can get closer or will it fly away? Hold on, little guy. Ah. It flew away, so let's wait. Where do you think it's going? Look in the middle of the lake. There are some islands, right? Do you see them? One there, actually two over there, and some others. Look, wow, it went over there. This lake is really big, and because it's such a huge lake, look at the size of the giant water lilies it creates, man. Wow, this is different from any other lake we've ever seen, huh? Look, these are really big. Man, look at the size of that one over there. It's really big, and I won't even be able to get close, but look. It's like about 5 hand spans, more or less, that one over there. Man, you could definitely take those huge leaves and build something with them, you know? It's really big. It's almost 3 times the size of a pizza. The size of these giant water lilies is incredible. Some groups use this plant to store rainwater. Because it's so big, it can hold a lot of water on top, as you can see. But the ones who really make the most of it are the birds. I saw them walking on it, on top, and even taking some to, it seems, build their nests. And what surprised me was seeing a woman with a huge camera taking pictures of the birds and other animals that were there by the edge of the lake. Cool, guys. Apparently she's a photographer. But she's a wildlife photographer. Did you see how big that lens is over there? What she's holding on the camera is one of those long-distance lenses. She's trying to focus on the birds. I'm really into this, man. I want to have one of those someday too. Look at the size of those fish. Wow, what is that? It's a pair. Wow, it looks like a carp, guys. You know what I think it is? Oh, Oscars. 2 albino Oscars. Isn't it? Seems so. Oscars are the fish that swim like that in groups.
Wow, they're really big.
What species are those, man? Which one could it be? Really white, right? Albino. I'm really curious what she's photographing. I think it's the little birds there in the middle of the lake. Look, they're moving around. It's funny. They can walk and keep hopping there. Look, on top of the plants. A lot of dark clouds were forming, and it just started to rain, and I had to run quickly to the car. Wow, I'm going to get soaked, and I got completely soaked. But luckily I had another change of clothes inside, and well, after getting completely soaked, I decided to eat something, so I got some McDonald's. While I was eating, I was thinking, do fish like fries? I don't think so, right? Otherwise, I could even try to catch a fish with one of these from McDonald's. So another idea I had was to go to a store nearby. And what I found was a dollar store. Not everything there costs $1. It was the closest one to me. It wasn't a fishing store, but I decided to go in to see if I could find something to help us. There were a lot of different things, but nothing that I could maybe use to catch a fish. This here, no, right? This is just a container, maybe to put them inside, but I think there are buckets here. I was thinking about a net. Something like this, look. Like this. It had to be really thin like this. Ah, here, look. These ones here are good. Wow, I loved everything. It's the famous butterfly net. Americans use these a lot just for fun. You could make a trap with this, huh? Maybe. And look, I think I'll get one of these glass jars, maybe one of these big ones like this. So we can put it inside and it will be the start of the aquarium. I was looking for something that could help me all over this store, but really, what I ended up buying was a fishing net and a glass jar. Oh, and there's that little candy too. Everything cost $8 and I think it was my best investment. Music. Look, I'm not close to home, I'm kind of far away, so I couldn't really find a fishing store. I even tried to look for some things in the car, but there was nothing, just my clothes. Just so I don't say there's nothing, actually, there are a few things here that I bought. Look, spark plug, air freshener, toilet paper. I don't think fish like toilet paper. And over here in the corner, there's something for an aquarium, but I don't think it'll help us. We'll use what we have for now. Like I said, I'll return prepared. I've saved this spot. It's beautiful and well hidden. It's very likely that very few people know about this place. Look, there's even a lid here that I could use just fine. Can I lift it with just one finger? But I have a tool that opens this here. Maybe it's the same tunnel that connects to that place, and it leads to that lake I showed you guys. So the pipe runs underneath here and continues up ahead. Let's go, guys. If I'm really lucky, we'll be able to catch something with this net here, at least so I can show it in the video and see a fish out of the water, or from a slightly better angle. Leave plenty of likes below and subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 10 million. Why aren't you subscribed yet? Ah, now I can see better. I think the water's even risen, guys. Look at that. The water is like high inside the pipe, so fish probably do pass through there. You really don't need much for that. I'll tell you guys, looking from up here, there must be some rare fish in there, guys. Seriously. Fish that I've never found before here on the channel, in lakes around here in Florida, because it's hard to find a little river like this full of fish. It's well taken care of, clear water. And people also don't fish here, right? So if we find rare fish here, man, we're gonna be really lucky. I'll be able to record some cool videos for you guys. And we could even keep this little pond here, you know? My underwater drone that sees everything underwater would be cool to use here too. I think I'm going up ahead, guys. I also heard that there's like a continuation of the lake down there, and apparently we can explore it further. I'm going to take a look here to see where it continues. Now it's a bit brighter. Look, it stopped raining. It's getting clearer so we can see the lake. Look, the water is really calm with little movement, but there are fish ahead. Be careful, there could be alligators here. Alligators are everywhere. Wow, the fish are swimming by fast. Look at all this movement now. You guys didn't even see it. They went by really fast. I scared them away. Wow. And here it looks like a little garden, right? I want to get right over there in the corner so we can see. Really cool. Look how clear the water is. You can see everything. I don't want to ruin anything. I just really want to look here. Look, it even looks like, I don't even know if it was really nature that made it, or if someone did it on purpose, but it looks like they blocked it there, you know? So the fish can't get through, and then the water keeps flowing here. And it goes all the way down there, guys. Look, it's running. It goes further back there. There's another little pond, look, but it's further back. I think there must be more lake over there. Actually, it's a giant jungle all the way back there, right? That's cool, man. What a nice setup this is. I loved it. Let's stop talking. I'm going to catch a fish now. Watch, I'll get one here. Whoa. Ah, I got stuck. Just some lake mud. Maybe I can catch the catfish over there on the other side. If I really reach my hand out, I'm going over to the other side, guys. I'll try to catch them there. That would be awesome, right? Imagine if we catch a catfish. Look, they stay around this area, guys, so they're in there way at the bottom. I have to be quick, because they're smart too. They're not dumb, but they're fish that usually stay more like on the sides, let's say. Let's see if I can get close. Grab them from behind. Pull at least one out. There are several, but they slip away. Got it. Wow, I did it. Oh, no way. Wow, I managed to catch it. Look how cool this is, guys. Look how interesting this is. Look at this fish. Its little belly. See, it's already there. Look. Trying to suck. Easy, man. Look at that. The big catfish. That's cool. Wow. These fish get huge around here, guys, when they fall. Look, seriously. Look at his fins here. That's cool, man. Man, let's put him in our little jar over there that we caught. This is a very beautiful fish to look at. Cool. Now. Look at the size of that fish over there. Damn. Look at this, guys. What species is that? It's striped and might get scared if you move. Is that a catfish? Wait, let me get this jar and add some water. Let me put our catfish here. Look, just for a minute. Hold on, man. Just stick you here. There you go. Look at him swimming in there, guys. I'm going to get water straight from the source here. Check this out. Look at that. Now that's something. Look, let's see the color of this water. Check out this water's color, guys. So you can see how clean it is. Wow. Do you think there's a filter in there? Look at the color of this water. It's not even brown. It's insanely clean. Now let's put our big catfish in there. How nice. Look at this. What a cool species. Now I'm really into it. I want to catch another one, guys. Seriously. That's awesome, man. Catching the little fish here is tough. They swim fast. Some bigger ones are here too, but they're quick. I'd need to be in the water to do it. Man, I don't know if there's a passage underneath there. It goes to the other side, but there are a lot of fish that stay down there. Look at the color of those fish. How different. Fish keep coming out of that cave. I wish I could show you better. Look, it's really beautiful. Look at the colors. But what really caught my attention is that big one I found over there in the corner. What kind of fish is that, man? Why is it over there in the corner, like trapped? Seriously, is it still there? Let me see. Or did it already run away? I think it's still there. Whoa, it ran away. Wow. Look at the cloud of silt it left behind. You guys didn't see it. The big guy darted off and left a huge plume of silt behind. There it is. It's going to stay in the corner. How different. But I love this place. Seriously, I think it's fantastic because I'm discovering all kinds of new creatures around here. It's not just fish, okay? If you look closely, there are even some insects here. Look at the size of that lady over there. And here's another one. Oh my god. I'm not really into spiders, but seriously, guys, I think I just found my new natural pond. I'm already calling this place mine. I'm going to come here all the time because look, it's so peaceful back here. On top of that, we've got an awesome view here. I can just sit and watch the fish swim by down there. And, you know, being connected to nature makes it even more amazing. This place must be awesome at night too, right? Imagine if we put some lights along the sides to light it up. This bathtub, this lake down here, I think this is really cool. There are a lot of fish in here. I can't really show you properly. I'll need a camera that goes underwater. It would be really awesome to feel something passing by in there, right? Inside the tunnel. Because the water is actually pretty high. The water comes through with some pressure. What if a fish, a turtle, or something passes by? Or even an alligator? If I were an alligator, I'd love to stay here in this place. There's plenty of fish. It's peaceful. If you want, I can even jump in here. Look. A slide straight into nature. Wow. Look at the size of that one here. I'm missing out. Whoa. That's something, guys. I'm here being way too careless, for real. My little legs. Wow, damn. Seriously, huh? If she comes, it's gonna be tough. She's big and thick, man. Hey, who can identify the species? Now I'm curious. Okay, the way it is, I won't be able to catch anything because it's too high up, so I'm going back over there. I'll see if I can catch something else besides the catfish. Although, if I come over here to this little corner, look. Whoa, what's that? I think I caught something here besides the catfish. I think you guys are going to like it. Look over there, guys. I think it's a little frog. Do you think it survived in the water? A little bit. Let's see. He's going inside. I threw it. Every frog knows how to swim. There's no way around it. If not, it's not a frog. Look over there. Now there's a little frog and a catfish. Look at the little frog. The little frog is kind of mad because I put him there in the water, I think. Take your hand away, girl. I'll help him. Calm down, little frog. Get out. Do you want to breathe? He won't leave. Wow, he's fast. I want to catch one more fish since I'll need to come back here. I'll come back here with my fishing rod and a trap ready so we can catch something. You guys can even comment down below. Let's see if I can catch something in this little spot here. Nothing. The fish get scared, man. When I show up, they move somewhere else, like tag. You chase them, they run. Maybe I'll catch another catfish down there, but no other fish. Let me cast way up there and see. Look here, see the edge. Whoa, man, whoa. Wow, there are some bees over there. That's awesome. Look at them. I really wanted to catch them, but they're too fast. There's one passing by here. Look. Well, there they go. Big green one. It ran. Look. Look, they're the ones who run. There's no way. It's too fast, right? The fish seems to have a sensor, man. If it senses something, it just takes off. Nothing. It seems like to catch this kind of smart fish, you have to be smarter than it, like kind of put out some food, wait in one spot like it's a trap, and then it comes to get it, you know? Chasing after the fish isn't going to work very well. Wow, look at what's over there on the other side. Do you see those little black things over there? Look at that. Check it out. Look how many there are over there. Wow, I thought it was ants or something, maybe a stain. Guys, look at how many tadpoles are in this lake. It's literally a tadpole factory here. Look at that. Wow, that's a lot, man. Why are they all gathered there? Do you think they're eating something? That's interesting. Wait, I'm going over to the other side again. My feet get soaked every time I cross, but I'm curious to see this up close. I see a lot of tadpoles. They're all running away. Calm down, everyone. I want to see what you're doing. Are you eating? Are you waiting for the frog? I want to understand what stage you're in. Everyone's huddled together in a corner. I've seen a lot of tadpoles in nature. In fact, I even raised an army of frogs once. But seeing so many of them gathered in one place like this, it's strange. This is weird. It looks like there's food around here. Or maybe it's a tadpole race, right? Look at this. There are a lot of them, guys. Even down there. Ah, son of a gun. My foot slipped really fast. Look, just by pretending like this, it already runs away. Yeah, that's the lesson. There's no point in chasing after fish. The more you chase, the more it runs away. The way is to attract it. We're going to have to think of a strategy, be smart, and I'm going to count on your help. I'll come up with a strategic plan for us to attract their attention. And try to catch as many different species as possible, so we can try to set up an aquarium, a pond, with these exotic fish that apparently only exist here in this place. Next time I'll come without sneakers or anything, just my clothes so we can go in. Seriously, I want to. If I could, I'd dive in, though there might be a snake hiding. Because, like it or not, this is nature. There could be anything here, guys. When I say anything, I really mean anything. And these little guys here, I'm going to put them back in the wild. Leave them right here. Being taken care of by her. Look how amazing that is. Go on, I want to see the catfish swimming. I don't know if you'll be able to see it clearly. There it went, I threw it. Look at him down there. What a beautiful fish, man. It's a beautiful wide fish swimming and swaying its tail. I want one as a pet. Comment below if you support this idea. Please leave lots of likes and subscribe. We're aiming for 10 million. I'm really counting on your help, okay? It means a lot to have you as part of my dream. Because I'm really happy to know that I'm also part of yours. And don't forget, okay? I believe in you. So go all in on your projects, on your dreams. I'll be here waiting so we can celebrate together when things work out. A hug from Viros. We're in this together. See you in the next video.